What was that? Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look? Absorption test!
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous. After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Just another day on the job for us!
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki Ito.
An Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused, but it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us, no problemo! This does sound like a job for the Traveler.
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision.
You're right.
We are still investigating Arataki Ito's potential motives behind these incidents, but please ask around in the streets as well. There will... Thank you. I will The Guild does not routinely have... Thank you once again. The Guild does not thank you once again.
Arataki Ito? And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean...
Wait, you mean he already had a
No, not exactly. So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it... You know, I'm afraid that I'm not... When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that... If I had to guess, his lack of income...
Is it just Paimon, or is this Ito fellow starting?
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. Perhaps you could try asking a...
Okay, thanks.
Arataki Ito? Oh yeah. I heard about that.
Huh? How can you be so...
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. Maybe a story will explain it better. So, kids being kids aren't exactly the most difficult...
On purpose, though, right?
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around. Then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it.
Ugh.
He did take it way too far that time. He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it was, in fact, the children quite like playing. So, I suppose what I'm trying to say...
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up...
Thanks for the info. We'll keep it...
Arataki Ito. Of course we know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow.
Catherine says that Arataki Ito hasn't done anything serious. Paimon's curious. Is there any...
Yes, of course. Otherwise, for starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity. At first, he was just one of our suspects. But when we went to investigate, what's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his... Of course he did. He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down after scrounging for a living all these years. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we... At the time, Arataki Ito put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources. The vision hunt was a mistake, but we never
He does sound a little unstable.
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Ito, please...
Thanks for all the Too bad we still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist. Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma. Maybe we can try asking there. Hello, we'd like to ask some
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the. I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've.
how much?
A one-off payment of 397,000 mora, upfront. Plus a further 5% of your Adventures Guild remuneration as my commission. If Arataki Ito is successfully caught and brought.
Whoa, that's crazy!
Hold on. I wasn't. And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventures Guild once we have. Now then, to give you the full picture in this. A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The Blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The Crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near. So the Blue Oni said to the Crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You'll come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
As planned, the Crimson Oni chased the Blue Oni away. The Crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the Crimson Oni went to tell the Blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni. But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
That's it? What about the little Blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
I suppose the Blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the Crimson Oni remain now.
But what? The Blue Oni was just an innocent little kid!
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Ito is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni. What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Ito has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
But how could he do that? After the Blue Oni's sacrifice? That would be such a betrayal!
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the Blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point. Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss? According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now. The Tenryou Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Ito chose to flee in that direction. Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
Wait! Paimon still has a question. If Arataki Ito has given in to his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength.
Okay, but what's up with people throwing beans at Oni? What use is that?
Ah, yes. Now that you mention, in fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Ito. If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps he'd have...
Right! Knowing our target's weakness will make things...
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was planning to use... Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair...
Sneaky! Let's head to Yashiori Island and start looking for Ito.
Welcome to Bonton Sanga Detective Agency. Look,
Ad Astra ab...
What was that? Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look?
Time to work! Work, tough guy! Don't be a killjoy! Not breaking a sweat!
Mark 2!
Let's end this quickly! My work! You can't run! Don't be a killjoy! You've only just begun. Looks like I went too far. Almost. You need to hurry up. This isn't good. Let's end this quickly. This was well done. It's time for a flash freeze. I frozen through. It's no problem. Cooked food. Disgusting. I guess this is it. This one's well done. You need a hurry.
Absorption test. Animal test 63. Wait, hear me.
Roasted fried. You need to hurry up.
Nice and spicy.
This one's well done.
Absorption.
Hear me.
Stand clear.
This should be fun. Taste this path. My work finished.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Need to end a few enemies?
Conquering demons is what I do.
Let the wind lead. Thank you for complete.
him? Is that Arataki Ito? He doesn't seem to be looking this way. Perfect. It'll save a lot of hassle if we can...
Bean!
What should we do? Paimon did...
Don't be alarmed. It's just my, It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment. Need a moment. Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like... Oh, I get it. So you're... Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I pack a mean punch, you know.
That's pretty big talk, considering...
Yep, that's right. Me, as boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural.
Yeah, but nabbing people?
Not when their families will pay good mora to see them again. Easy pickings. And the extra mora means I can, Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back.
No way, mister!
What did you say, little one? Go on.
Well, mostly she took a commission to bring you back.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop.
Uncle Ito!
Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a...
Yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But you see,
Huh? Who are...
yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? It's because of a little thing called... Come on, just play along.
Uncle Ito?
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his nut.
Okay, if you say so.
Yep, I'll be right there.
Who were those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is... They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang.
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done...
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two... If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City. I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside.
What?
Oh, it's on! Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might... You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies up. But let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto, the grand game of beetle fighting is a... Hey, it's not just some kid's game, okay? I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would believe. At least 800. I may have even crossed the 1,000 mark by this point. But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's gotta be in the right headspace as well. Boy, are you two lucky you ran into me. When it comes to beetles...
But we're not the ones that will be playing.
Oh, yeah, anyway, not a problem. And by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't underestimate it.
Okay.
Okay, let me... there. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet my bottom more...
Uh-oh! Lightning
our luck. Oh, darn it, they're all gone. Let's hop down from here and take a look. My gut's telling... Look! You see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Oni Kabuto! Now that's what I'm talking about! Huh? Oh, what the... Aw, no! Not lavender melons! Well, even a pro like myself can make a mistake from time to time. It's okay, just gotta roll with the punches. Let's try somewhere else. This is the one! This is the one! See? As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find yourself an Oni Kabuto. Yeah, it's on the smaller side. But, size isn't everything in a beetle. Just let the expert explain, okay? What smaller beetles lack in strength, they make up for in agility. They usually got a whole bunch of sick moves just ready to whip out when the right moment comes. Listen, you can never see a beetle's true energy until it's in the ring. It might look a bit young and docile, but that's got its advantages. Haven't you ever heard the saying, don't judge a book by its cover? Young beetles that have never fought before always go all out in their first fight. Older beetles that have already been through the wars tend to just cower in the corner the moment they see a strong opponent. Hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that this Oni Kabuto was spawned to be a champ.
Right here! Look, if we're gonna battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in! It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hop down, Paimon flew off somewhere else near... What do you think, Ito? It's big and strong and looks like a real fighter! It matches everything you said about a good fighter, Beetle! Bet the one you guys found must be way bigger.
Oh, you got some experience catching beetles too, huh?
Nope. This is the first one Paimon's ever caught.
Well, looks like you got a real knack for this. You'll be...
Oh, so...
Anyway, great. With both you... Well, you know, that's just life, man. There are so many people in this world who are talented, passionate, but it's no guarantee that things will go their way. So many unrelated things have to come together at once in just the right way to make victory happen. There's this word that really sums it up nicely, actually. It's, coincidence.
As in pure luck? Huh. Guess it makes no difference whether we have Paimon's beetle or not then. Might as well just...
Whoa. Let's not do anything rash here, you know? I think both of these fine beetles have a shot at winning. Let's just hang on to them and give them both a try. A true warrior never leaves a good beetle behind. Anyway, time to head back and get this show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me. Disappear!
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Can't run from death.
hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
procrastinating. Let's go.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
If you ever want to
In
trade tactics,
adventuring,
I'm
as
always
in
ready.
business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seem to get my land bags back. Cold beer after a hard day's work.
Leave it all to me.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. never quite seem to get my land legs back.
Finally, you're back! Can we start our beetle fight now?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out. I brought a real winner back this time.
Don't worry, I'm not scared of your beetle. Go, go, Stripey Ghost!
I've got this fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja!
Huh? When did you come up with this?
Come on, you can take him, little guy!
That's right! Finish it!
Oh, no! My little Nimble Ninja!
Ha! Looks like I win again!
Dang it! Ugh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
Stripey Ghost is invincible! Even Uncle Ito can't beat him.
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear! All right, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot. Maybe it'll end this losing streak of mine.
All right, go get him, Crimson Cyclone!
Whoa! That one looks ultra strong! But it's still no match for you, Stripey.
All right, little guy.
No, I can't believe it. I lost.
Yay! We won! Ha! Paimon knew Crimson Cyclone would be the best!
Boy, did that one put up a fight. Woo! It wiped the floor with Stripey Ghost. I know a real beetle trainer when I see one. Way to kick some beetle butt, partner.
See? Paimon's got real talent. Of course, Crimson Cyclone has to take some of the credit, too. Oh, right. Yeah, now that the beetle fighting's over and all.
Hmm?
This is for you, Daisuke.
Huh? For me? You're really giving it to me?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
But... well,
Of course we will. Trust me. I never go back on my word. Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friends here. Go play with Granny for a while, would ya? There's a good boy.
Good. The kid doesn't suspect a thing.
you're from the Tenryou Commission, aren't you? I bet you're here to capture Uncle Ito.
Huh?
Hey, didn't I tell ya? They're my friends. In fact, they're in the gang. We're practically family.
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before. Uncle Ito didn't do anything wrong. Don't take him away. And not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember? How should I explain? I'm a real lousy liar.
Ito, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say. Don't worry about us.
I guess. Seems I can't hide it anymore. Come with... I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryou Commission is investigating, I have my own reasons for lying about it, and I really didn't want to get in it. I'm the same as you. I just want to avoid conflict.
So why in the world would you say that?
Maybe you don't know because you're Outlanders, but...
Hold on a second.
Oh, so you already know.
So, is...
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. But the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice. The Inazuma of long ago was a dangerous place. If you wanted the right the Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the Blue Oni, they were more stubborn.
Paimon thought you were two different species. So really, you're all one family?
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we belong to. Because humans were still wary of Oni at the time. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans, but the Blue Oni kept clashing with them. Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew was that Oni were hard to get along with. If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never gonna get along with humans. And so, the most revered leaders of the Crimson and Blue Oni decided to resolve it once and for all. Over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of evil Oni to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader gave two conditions.
Huh? What were they?
First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart before the humans accepted them. Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves. Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win respect from the humans. In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride. After choosing exile, the number of Blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually, they disappeared altogether. Since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid,
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant?
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of an Oni's horns. They probably don't, but nothing gets by the Arataki gang. At the scene of the crime, they saw an Oni with different color horns than mine. Still, it'd be strange if the culprit really was a descendant of the Blue Oni. Exactly. They would give up their... I've always respected the Blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. Our pride does not allow for any wrongdoing. You don't... My guess is that the Blue Oni was tricked or forced into... That's right. If I didn't step in...
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of this? He said...
He was the one I managed to save from the Ronin after I sent them running from the scene. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came back, the whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom, and I never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock... There's more to this than just one Blue Oni. There's a dangerous... That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drop... But, if you're willing to believe me, then please, give me a little time. Once I find the blue Oni, I'll turn the both of us in.
Yep, Paimon too! Just treat it like we're here to keep it.
So, you... all right. I knew you... I should tell you, though, things could get a little dangerous, so...
Don't worry.
All right. Then our first job is to invest...
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Yo, you must be Masato.
An Oni?
Oh, yeah. Not the one that robbed you, though, so, chill.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm still a bit on edge after the incident. It's not the first time that's happened to me. Usually you just hand over some Mora and they'll leave you alone. At least you don't lose your goods that way. But this time was different. They weren't willing to talk things over. Instead, they took my things and they started coming for me.
Huh? That's totally uncalled for!
I got down on my knees and begged. Said I had a family to care for and that my business is our only livelihood. Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. I thought he was going to be the one to finish me off. But instead, he stopped the others and told them to let me go. Yeah, that got them all arguing with each other. His cohort said that I was sure to retaliate if they released me. But the young Oni was insistent that they shouldn't lay a finger on me. Things got real heated. I thought they were gonna come to blows. Luckily, they let me escape with my life in the end.
So he'll steal, but he won't harm people. Did he say why they were robbing you?
Surely it was Mora, right? What else? I mean, I can't say for sure. It's not like I asked. But what I did hear them say was, the goods are worth more than the merchant's life. Or something like that.
Ugh, that idiot Oni. Do you have any idea where they went after they robbed you?
I have no clue. But I think they're pretty active in the Tatarasuna area. You weren't gonna go after them, are you? Seriously.
Don't worry. It's just a bunch of no-name scumbags. If these two islands are where they tend to hang around, we're sure to run into them at Nazuchi Beach sooner or later. gotta pass through here sometime. If I'm not mistaken...
Yeah, things might get a little... Oh, here they come!
Yeah, there they are. And one of them has horns. All right, it's go time. Looks like you fellas aren't going down without a fight. Fine by me. Fight first, talk later. Can't catch me. Boom! Let's roll! Okay, that one.
Finally,
There's more! Attaboy!
There's more! To the very end. Let's get down to business.
Let's roll!
How's this? How's this?
Power that gets touched on! Wind, steer me!
Finally, more! To the very end. Finally, no.
Hey, don't even think about running. It's me, Arataki Ito, descendant of the Crimson Oni.
I know who you are. From the day we are born, every blue Oni knows their purpose. We all know our fate is one of self-sacrifice. But what about the Crimson Oni, You don't know anything about us. Not our miserable history, or any of our names, because those who get sacrificed should be forgotten, right?
No, you're wrong. I never knew the Blue Oni had survived to this day, and the moment I found out, I was determined that I would find you. Since you remember the pact between our two factions, I assume you... So my question is, how could a proud Oni like yourself go and abuse the weak and plunder... Huh? What's...
Who are you? The Blue Oni gave up everything, just so the Crimson Oni could... But let me ask you, Arataki Ito, what exactly do you... You're a blundering fool who can't hold down a real job, a laughingstock of the town, and worse, you're a disgrace to the Oni kind.
Hey, come on. None of that stuff's a big deal. I mean...
Since when do you care what other people think? You just do whatever you want. But do you have any idea of the kind? We were cut off from the rest of the world. We severed all contact. No clothing, no medicine, nothing. Besides...
So, that's why you joined a band of thieves?
That's right. Why should I accept that life? Is holding fast to a worthless oath supposed to help me provide for my family and friends? I've abandoned our Oni pride. It's meaningless. I've given everything that I've stolen from humans to my community. That's what matters most to me.
Yeah, and besides, if people see Oni causing trouble again...
You make a good point. But Arataki Ito's the one who needs to get that into his thick. The Blue Oni are the bad guys, so we're expected to do bad things. Unless, of course, this bonehead decides it'd be a great idea to take all the blame for himself. Completely destroy... He's the one that wasted the sacrifice we made.
Huh? Well, I only had to do that because of you. I couldn't just stand back and let the...
You should get your priorities straight. The Blue Oni are history, all right? Forget about us. Why couldn't you have just stayed out of it?
There they are. Seize them.
Oh no, it's a...
Forget it. This was a... Look, I don't expect you to understand me.
Hey! Hey! He got away! Uh-oh.
We can't get caught. Looks like I'm up to bat. Just wait here, and we'll escape. Whatever you do, don't attack any of the Tenryou.
Who goes there? Get some! Come on, men. We won't get away this time. Just give yourself up, Arataki Ito.
Soldiers, quick!
Get them! Who wants some of this?
You cannot match my strength!
You must withdraw.
Soldiers, quick! I've lost.
Man, they really came out in force today. But I still haven't completely recovered from the... No way. All that would do is send them after our blue Oni friend and...
Then what should we do?
No choice but to keep kicking some... Hey, boss! Thought you'd have all the fun without...
Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
Maybe we can't take him, but we can sure slow him down. Now's your chance. Go! Hey, I told you to stay...
Well, we're in it now. Come on, there's no time. Go, do what you gotta do, boss.
All right, watch yourselves. As soon as I'm done, Come on, you two. Time to roll!
Don't let them get away. After them.
Hey, you guys want some of this? There's plenty...
Run for it, boss!
As boss of the Arataki gang, being rescued by my own boys feels... pretty humiliating. I promise to never let you down, boys. All right, we've got some footprints to follow. Let's find Takuya.
It was real touching and all what they did, but those few guys weren't much of a gang.
Hey, it takes Mora to run a gang, okay? Huh. Is it just me, or are there more and more footprints here? Wrecked cart and some goods. Look alive, we've got company.
I swear by myself!
The fairy. See no more.
Animal 6308.
Boom. See no more.
You haven't won yet.
Finally,
They definitely don't want us going any further. Let's see what's waiting for us up ahead. Huh. Besides the footprints, there are other signs of life here too. Must be plenty going on around here. Hidden entrance. Yes! This is gonna be where they keep...
Paimon thinks Takuya's probably...
Huh? Of course, but it takes a world-class blockhead like Takuya to... So I'm here to save him no matter what.
Huh? What were you two talking about?
Behold, the Princess and Devaotano.
I created another universe.
Huge! Pretty fancy for a hideout.
All acquired by less than legitimate means, no doubt. All the more reason we gotta put an end to this.
How's this? More!
Absorption test. Nice and spicy.
Finally, very high.
Can't catch me.
How come the stairs are over there? We can't go up if we can't reach them.
No problemo. That'll be what this mechanism's for.
Oh, it's moving!
Ah, see? What did I tell you? Just trust my instincts. Can't catch me.
It's my lucky day.
Can't catch me. Can't catch me.
Let's get down to business. Going somewhere?
Attaboy!
There's more! Boom! Very.
Can't catch me. Can't catch me.
Look at all the people locked up in here.
They must be holding on to them for leverage. All right, let's get them out of here.
More! There's more!
It's showtime!
How's this?
Attaboy!
Very.
All right, you're all free to go now. Quick,
Sorry, but have you seen our little boy?
calm down, dear.
But...
Oh, you must...
Yes, that's right! Have you seen him?
Don't worry, he's safe and sound. Someone's looking after him now on Yashio. He's been worried about you.
You were the one who saved him? Oh...
No, please, no. No need to thank. Before you go calling me a hero, let me ask you this.
Really? Just one little cup?
Please, no one dare stand up to them for
Would they really do...
No, actually, because one of the guys, the one with Oni horn. Oh, in fact, his...
At night, he would secretly bring us food and... Are you a friend of his?
Relative.
Oh, maybe there's something secretly troubling him. He seemed different from the rest of the gang.
Let me put it this way. There are a few things he needs...
I'm glad to hear that.
Don't worry. He'll be in Anyway, you should...
Yes, thanks again.
Huh. A child that made some poor choices. Anyway, let's get going. We still have time. Catch me!
My lucky day!
Can't catch me! Catch me! This is the place. The jig's up. Surrender while you can.
My plate! My blade!
Okay.
The fairy! Finally! Oh. Finally,
Bet you think you've won, don't? So now, I'll let you in on a little secret. A long time ago, I picked up what makes it so special is that if you tear one piece, the other piece...
Newsflash? Don't care about your cute little or...
You better aren't you curious what the other piece is? I'll tell you. It's now the critical component of the mechanism. And when it gets torn, this...
What? You're gonna blow this up?
Oh, don't worry about me. You've had your fun. My paper charm! Where's my paper charm?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you looking for this?
Yes, that's it.
I snatched it earlier to stop you from doing...
Why, you...
You're one to talk. What about burying everyone here? If you ask...
You done talking now? Huh? You sure? Great, because I'm done listening. Ah! Great work, Takuya. You arrived in the nick of time.
Stay away from me.
Huh?
I said stay away!
Hey, oh, okay.
Just because I won't let him blow this place to bits. Unless you want to get buried, you should...
You won't. If you were that cruel, then why bother
I'm not here to reason with you. This sacrifice is mine to make.
No one needs to sacrifice.
All right. I've tarnished our Oni pride and abandoned our ancestors' oath. I chose this path so I could provide... This is between us Blue Oni.
They're here. We won't let them slip away this time.
Uh-oh. There's nowhere else to run.
Hey, Tenryo Commission. I'm the one you're looking for. I did it. I'm behind everything. Arataki Ito is innocent. You're the ones in charge of detaining criminals and human...
Huh? It's like he's trying to reenact the fairy tale, sacrificing himself for the criminal.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Listen, Takuya. Sacrificing your sacrifice can't protect me or your fellow. Sacrificing yourself is one way to escape your fate. Listen to me. You want to be the tough guy? Huh? The Blue Oni have been scraping the bottom of the barrel all these years. We've made mistakes, but Fate hasn't been kind to the Oni? Well then let's tear- But before any of that can happen, you need to get yourself behind me and forget it. Now let's go. But we're not done talking about this. Takuya! I'll take care of this. There are still people in danger. Go, help them!
What?
Hey, I got this.
Come on!
Forget about me! Just go! It's what I deserve!
Ah, shut up, would ya?
We managed to save everyone. What about Ito and Takuya? Paimon hopes they're Look! It's Ito and Takuya!
That's gonna hurt tomorrow. What's up with the looks on your faces? I said we'd be okay, didn't I? I'm sure I'd be looking a whole lot sharper right now if it was—
Why? Why would I'm the guilty one here? I don't deserve this.
Because we're Oni, that's why. We share the same our parents and their parents before them. I just wish you'd come to find me sooner. If you knew about me all along, then you should have come and asked me for help. I never would have dreamed of turning you away.
The Blue Oni disappeared so that they wouldn't bring trouble to the Crimson Oni. If I came to you for help, wouldn't that just undo everything the Blue Oni have done?
Not to me. I've always respected the Blue Oni for their sacrifice. Nothing they did was in vain. It's only because of them that we have survived to see today, and built a world where Oni and humans can live side by side. Honestly, everything that I have now, I owe to the Blue Oni. And let me tell you, the Inazuma of today wouldn't see you as a villain just because of the color of your horns.
You say all that, but in spite of everything, you're barely getting by.
That's just how I roll, man. You remember the pact, don't you? We're not supposed to suck up to the humans. We're supposed to earn their respect. Every member of the Arataki gangs had a tough time trying to fit in. Take Akira, for example. He snores like you wouldn't believe. Or Genta. Even Granny... You want to talk about But... don't worry.
We've dealt with the Kairagi and the people they took captive. I assume the two of you are finished talking. Takia, based on the findings of our investigation, I hereby announce that you are officially under arrest for forceful seizure of people, all stolen art—
No! It's all right, Takia. Don't worry.
Might want to put your—
Oh! But no worries. I'll put my gang on the case. My boys will take good care of the Blue Oni.
Yeah, we've already—
Oh! Yeah, I guess it's up to you then, Traveler. Thanks. And thanks for sticking with me to the end. Once I'm out of the slammer, I'll find a way—
As for you two, but given your unique circumstances, and in light of the complexity of this case, we won't press charges this time.
Hey, wait! Unique circumstances? Are these guys like a big deal? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, all right, see you next time. Whenever that'll be.
Well, he's pretty! Weird. But at least he's not a bad guy.
Yes.
So, yes, they did. But he and his gang may have acted recklessly, but the fact remains that he still helped us. Yeah, I knew it! Uncle Ito helped us, and he's awesome!
Now, don't get any ideas, Daisuke. Ito is a far cry from awesome. He still caused a lot of trouble for a lot of people. If you ask me, I'd say he's like one of those little Oni Kabuto you kids are playing with all the time. Though he looks fierce on the outside, he has a kind heart. He's...
I don't really...
Thank you.
Yes.
It's time we started heading back. We'll be sure to visit again soon.
I'm glad that everything was resolved in the end. Things were looking quite dire. But now the future looks bright. Wonderful. Wonderful. As for the Blue Oni, just leave them...
Do you need our help?
Besides, once Ito is released, he'll be here to help me. Oh, yes. And you know what? I think that's what makes him adorable. Wouldn't you agree? He does what back when I took, but I've never been, because Ito is my pride and joy.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the Blue Oni played the role of the naughty kid. and then he left. After a long time, the Crimson Oni was living happily with the humans, but in his heart, he wanted to bring the Blue Oni back home. The Crimson Oni didn't know where to find the Blue Oni. His search took him up the highest mountains and across the widest rivers. He found many traces of the Blue Oni, but the more he found, the clearer it became. The Blue Oni was hiding on purpose. So just as the Blue Oni had once done, the Crimson Oni left him a letter.
Dear Owl, I've made lots of human friends now, and I want to have a big party for everyone. I want all my friends to be there. That means you too, Owl. If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
The Blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows. He saw the great feast and roaring fire and longed to join in. But though his stomach rumbled, the Blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance. Suddenly, he jumped. The Crimson Oni was right behind him.
Hey, you're finally back. Come on, I'll introduce you. It's time everyone met my best friend.
You